That's not bobcat gland, Nick. That's a curiosity lure.
This one that says BOBCAT gland?
Okay, so it's a different lure than you mix. Okay, this one's bobcat gland from Trap Shed Supply. It's different than the cat spice.
Not up high?
Inside. It's inside. None of this goes up high because it's not skunk. And the warmer it is, the skunkier it is, it goes up high. So, what's the next thing you're putting in?
Cat spice.
You're gonna no, you know what? Put it in. That's fine. I'll read in the description. And I'll tell you guys what I don't agree with here.
That Mercer Lying said to put them all in there.
Lying. It's not even lying. It's lying. All right. And cat spice is a curiosity. Now you're putting gland. You're gonna put 3 other glands in there. They also say there's a thing called over-sinning it. These guys, I swear to God, they have me do all the research. They don't listen. They're retarded.
Oh, you're filming, sorry.
They're retarded. Swear to God.
Make sure you spell my name right. It's R-U-B-E-O. I'm the most retarded of anybody here.
And not to mention, go home. We argue about that. Go in the garage and he's asking me all the questions of what to put in the cage. So at the end of the day, they're asking me all the information. And I'm the one of the professional trapper friends that they're asking about. So, I mean, like...
This one you want in it? That goes in there too. Right, Joe?
That one is a trailing scent, so it can come out here. Yes, that's BOBCAT Hot Shot. It's a gland and urine.
You got that red one?
The red one is a trailing scent, but they roll in it because it has cat spice in it. Or cat, not spice, catnip. It goes only on from the lip of the cage in. Because the ingredient makes them act differently. From the lip in.
The only thing that I know about this stuff is I blew it in my cat's face and it hated it. Is that AJ's screw? No, that's my screw.
So what do we put in there? BOBCAT gland, soul taker.
Coyote. Soul taker.
Oh my God, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hot shot BOBCAT.
BOBCAT Hot Shot, which is a gland and urine. Soul taker, which is a skunky meat bait, or chunk of beaver thigh. Cat spice, which is a curiosity. It's cat spice, probably has spices in it to get their attention. And then BOBCAT gland, so we put 7 other different freaking glands in there. All kinds of smells. So we had basically, I'll go over it again. Soul taker, meat, beaver meat. I can't. Beaver meat.
The way I see it.
Soul taker, which is Dunlap soul taker. BOBCAT Hot Shot, which is a urine gland lure. They put Trap Shed Supplies BOBCAT gland in there, which is a gland lure. They put Trap Shed Supplies cat spice in there, which is a curiosity, which is probably spices to get their attention. Which is probably like allspice, stuff like that. That old timer tricks. Then they, what else? They put Mercer Lines Cage Magic right in the door. And the BOBCAT Hot Shot they put out in front and in. The BOBCAT Hot Shot is the urine gland to get them to go in there. And when it becomes mating season, the gland really shines. I wanted to put it, the actual Trap Shed Supply in this time, the gland, because I would have waited till later in the year to do that. And then, because the Hot Shot already has that in it, so it's basically wasting product. There's no point in putting stuff in there. One of the professional cage trappers said that it overstimulates the nose. It's too much going on. So we just basically put everything in there. So, yeah, that's what it is. I'll put a list below because basically we had two separate bags with one setup for one cage. And it's one setup for one cage with a gland, a lead-in scent that doesn't have gland. We put the other one with a lead-in scent that has gland and one with a curiosity lure. So we had it separated so they wouldn't be mixed up and double any of the ingredients. They threw it all in here, so we'll see what happens. And of course, you got the soul taker, which has skunk in it and meat. And then you got the actual beaver thigh, a huge chunk of beaver thigh that's wired in the back of the cage. So that's what we have. It's a lot of information, and yeah. Last year we caught one. I told them we caught them, and they're like, wow, that's a lot of scents. I only put like 1 or 2 scents in there, so I was like, okay, whatever. You know, every cat's different. Every cat is different. If a cat refuses something, you want to change the scent because that cat clearly doesn't like what's in there. So based off the reactions we're going to get, we may come back and put something else in there. If it was me, the colder it gets, if he knows this, I would put skunk in there. The warmer it gets, the skunk would have went up high in the tree. Because it disperses a lot more and it's too strong when it's warm. So that's how I would adjust it. The set looks good in my opinion. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. I like how it's not over the trail here and not blocking the trail, so they still can go in here, down the hill, into the trap or past the trap, and there's not something scaring them off, like a big obstacle that wasn't there to scare them. It's still a lot of stuff, but it is kind of covert-ish, and that's good. So that's what I like about that. Setting the camera up here now to point at the cage to make sure we can watch the door and watch stuff that goes by. It's a Tacticam X Pro. And now these Mercer line cages, it's called cam trip cages, are great. The doors are nice and heavy, so they fire real fast. We had tomahawk chops. They work great. The doors aren't as heavy. Then you also look at the prices. These cost a lot more than the tomahawk, but these are supposedly the best traps, cage traps you can buy. That's what we're doing. And we're in Oregon. I'm not going to tell you where we are at. This won't tag the location, so that's all you need to know is we're in Oregon. We're going to test the door. It fires. All the mechanisms are clear. And the pan on the Mercer line cages can be adjusted and pound how much it takes to set it off to avoid non-target and stuff like that. So right now it's set at 2 pounds, and that's what we're going to leave it at. And I will update you guys as we get information from the trail camera, as we check it, etc. And I'll let you guys know, not necessarily always in a video, but there will be a page where I can make posts about information, pictures, and you will get information that way too, also on my page. This video may not be edited. It may just be a raw video. So that's it for this set. It looks good. I'm going to take one more picture with my phone of this set for a cover photo on the video, because I like getting a little creative with them now, and I like oh gosh, all this stuff here. I don't know, my phone's, after 3 years, all of a sudden they're starting to send, it sends ads. I don't get it. Never did that. I'm going to try to stay back so I don't step on the trailing scent and spread it around. Never mind. I'll go like that. Dad, you're in the shot. Please go to the right a little bit. Thank you. Perfect. That's it. That's going to be a cover photo, and you guys will see that with it dolled up with information, explaining what we're doing. And this will be the next video. We're going to be out of here now. We're checking the camera stuff, make sure it's working, and we're going to be out of here, and you guys will get the updates from there on out. Appreciate being here. Like, comment, subscribe. And I appreciate y'all being here. Nick, I'll send you the photos I took. Thanks. Appreciate y'all.